Hi, everybody. This is fourth part of data manipulation and analysis, and I am using Microsoft Excel to explain the concepts. So let us start our journey. Well, our agenda for this particular lecture is save as, and save file as CSV. Then we'll also consider what is spell check, how to use it, how to protect sheet and workbook, linking spreadsheets. Finally, we'll look for how to use print command, quick print, and print preview. And we'll also go through split, hide, and freeze spans in worksheet. So let us start step by step. First of all, let us understand what do you mean by save as, and save file as CSV. Actually, when you want to save your current worksheet, actually we are working on a workbook. So workbook is collection of one or more than one worksheets. So when we save workbook, because we cannot save individual worksheet, when we save a workbook, we simply click on file, okay, and we click on save option, and it will ask you name of the file, the name which you want to give when you want to save the file. So you have to specify the file name and click on OK, so it will save the file. Similarly, if you want to save the file in some other format, so these are a few options available with you. Like it will give you a few options. It again depend on what kind of worksheet you are using. So it will ask you appropriate options when you give save as, and whenever you give save as, you have a choice of selecting your extension, so type of file you want to store. Now here CSV, as we know, like it is a comma delimited file, and that particular file we can use to store our data. And I will go ahead. I mean, we'll go through this concept of CSV later on. So simply select save as, then click on other format, and it will open various options available over here. Out of them, select CSV, that is comma delimited, and click on save option. What do you mean by CSV file? Basically, it is the full form of CSV is comma separated values. CSV stands for comma separated values, and it is a plain text format with a series of values separated by commas. A CSV file is just a text file. It stores data but does not obtain or contain formatting formulas, macros, etc. It is also known as a flat file. CSV is a format for saving tabular information into a delimited text file with extension of .csv. And CSV file can be opened or edited by text editors like Notepad as well. See, many data sets you have in other formats. If you want to convert into different format, CSV is the best option. You can convert it or store your original data set into CSV file, and then again you can store into your destination required formats. Okay, so that was about your CSV. Let us understand and work practically how to use CSV. So practically we will go through this. Consider we have this particular file, and if you want to save this file, okay, so simply click here on your window button, all right, and then finally click on save option. Okay, save option will open this dialog box. Here you have to specify the file name. By default, extension is shown over here. Then you need to select the folder where you want to store. Say, for example, I want to store my data in, my document folder. So I'll select documents. Then I'll specify name of my file. And suppose my name of my file is, say, example1. Okay, and then I click on save, so it will store my file as example1.xlsx. Okay, I can also select save as type from here, I'll just click here and I have options available. So out of available option, I can select any one of them and I can store them. Now, next is save as. Now, what do you mean by save as? Okay. See, suppose your file is already stored and available and you want to make copy of that, okay? Or you want to store this file to some other place, then in that case, save as is a very good option. Just you click on Office button, then click on Save As option, and in Save As you will have various options available. So you can save a copy of your existing document with a different type or existing type as well, okay, and just select that and click on OK, right? This is how you can save the file in different format or with different extension or a different destination. Similarly, if you click on other formats, okay, you have various options available into save as types. Okay, click here and you have this option CSV. It is comma delimited file. You can simply select that and you can store your file as CSV. We already saw the concept of CSV before, okay? So simply select the CSV part and click on save and you will be able to store your file as CSV, all right? Now let us go ahead with our next topic. Now next is how to protect a worksheet. Basically, if you want to protect your existing worksheet so that the other people who are using your worksheet, okay, they can not in fact change the data or existing data from your worksheet, so you can protect it for that purpose. The purpose is basically it prevent unwanted changes to the data in a sheet by specifying what information can be changed. For example, if you can prevent people from editing log cells or changing the formatting of the document, you can specify a password that can by enter to unprotect the sheet and allow these changes. So using the password, you can protect as well as unprotect the worksheet. How you'll do that? Okay, you'll click on review and then click on protect sheet. Okay, if you click on protect sheet, so it will allow you to protect. So first of all, step one is what? Click on review and then click on protect sheet. Then once you will click on protect sheet, it will open a dialog box and here you have various various preventions that it lists out all kind of preventions of what you want to prevent. So you can select whatever you want to protect for and provide your password. Simply provide a password and click on OK. This particular password will be used to protect and unprotect your protect sheet. Okay. Now similarly, protecting a workbook. Now previously we talked about protecting the sheet, so it will protect the whole sheet. If you want to, it will protect the particular sheet. So suppose sheet 1 is open, if you protect it, it will protect only this particular sheet. But if you want to protect the whole workbook, you can do so using the protect workbook option. You just click here on protect workbook. Here you can restrict editing and you have various options available. So protect structures and windows or restrict permissions are also available that you can specify. Okay, so that was about protecting worksheet and this is about protecting the workbook. Okay, let us check practically how to use or how to protect worksheet and we'll just go through that. So first of all, what we'll do is simply go to review, okay, and click on protect sheet. Okay, so when you click on protect sheet, it will open the protect sheet dialog box. Here you have various preventions and lists available, so you just select them what you want to do. Just specify a password, okay, and click on OK. So it will protect your existing sheet. Okay. Now, second is protect workbook. You want to protect the whole workbook, okay? So you simply click on that. Then the permissions you can specify. For example, the first of all, restricting editing, okay? This particular permission, this will restrict, prevent unwanted changes to the structure of the workbooks, such as moving, deleting, or adding sheets. You can specify a password that can be entered to like unprotect the workbook and allow these changes. Then you have unrestricted access, and this unrestricted access will allow you anyone to read and change this document. By default, this is selected, so anyone can change anything into your workbook right now because it is not restricted. If you click on restricted access, it will specify a list of users and their permissions. So if you click on this, it will specify all the users, okay, to whom you want to provide the access of your workbook. All right. So and finally, manage the credentials. So here, using that, you can change logon credentials. So this is how you can protect or unprotect your workbook. All right. So next part we'll go ahead is linking the worksheet. Now, what do you mean by linking the worksheet, and why linking the spreadsheet data? Basically, creating a links or external cell references can eliminate having the same data maintained in multiple sheets. This saves times, reduce errors, and improve data integrity. The worksheet that has the data is a source worksheet, and the sheet that wants the data is known as a destination worksheet. So if you already have certain data in certain worksheet, you don't need to duplicate the data. If you want a summary of data or certain data only from a source data sheet or source worksheet, in that case, linking will make a sense. By linking, if you make any changes into source data sheet, it will automatically reflect into your destination worksheet. So that is the advantage of linking the worksheet. We specify what data to bring forward with the link formula, and the link formula syntax is actually by giving equal to sign followed by sheet name, exclamation mark, followed by call reference, or sorry, cell reference. So you have to specify the cell reference followed by exclamation mark. There are two methods of referencing. One is the relative cell reference and second is absolute cell reference. We'll see them with example as well. Okay. Now, relative cell reference, how will you do that? So for relative cell reference, we can perform it using into two steps. Step one is in the destination worksheet, click in the cell that will contain the link formula and type on equal sign, but do not press enter. Okay. Then into step two, what you'll do is in the source worksheet, click in the cell with the data to link and press enter. Excel will return to the destination sheet and display the link data. This is how you can use the relative cell referencing. Okay. Now, next is absolute cell reference. In absolute cell reference, what you'll do is in step one, in the source worksheet, copy the data to be linked. Then step two is in the destination sheet, click the cell where you want the link formula and then click paste and then select the paste link option. Okay, remember the paste link option. The destination worksheet displays the formula value and the link formula displays in the formula bar. And finally, the final step is an absolute cell reference has dollar signs before the column and the row. Okay, so this will, for using like by just viewing in the formula bar, you can understand that this is actually a absolute cell reference. Okay, so this is how you can perform absolute cell reference. Let us work practically and understand how to link the worksheet. Let's say we have example here. Say this is our source worksheet. Here we have 5 names, their subject marks for 3 subjects, and we have total over here. All right. And in second sheet, we just require their number, their name, and we need a total. Okay, but total will come from the first sheet. So this is our destination sheet, and sheet 1 is our source sheet. So what we'll do is here, just simply click on, just press equal to sign. Okay, then you go to sheet 1. We want to copy this, so simply click here. Okay, and then enter. Okay, once you enter, okay, look at here on destination sheet, you have the value. Now look at this formula. Okay, look at this formula bar here. The formula bar shows that this value is from sheet 1, and F2 is actually its cell address. So from sheet 1 cell address F2, you are getting this value. Okay, so now what happened is current value is 151 in your destination shell. Okay, now here, suppose I change marks for, instead of 64, I make it 74, then what will happen? The total will become 161. Look at your destination. A destination also, it is changed and it shows 161. This is because it is referring to the source data, source cell. Okay, so whatever value displayed here into C2 is actually value available in cell F2 of sheet 1. Clear with this concept? Okay, now let us go ahead with the second part, that is absolute. Okay, how you do that? Okay, so to absolute referencing, what you'll do is simply select, suppose we want to copy these. Okay, so what you'll do is simply select these. Okay, then right click and copy. So we are copying this. Now go to destination, that is sheet 2, and then again here in front of Naresh, what you'll do is right click again and click on, suppose if we say paste, then what will happen? It will give you error because we are copying the formula from sheet 1. Here 148 is what actually? It is not 148, it is this F3 is sum of C3, D3 and E3. It is a formula. So when you copy here, okay, it will not find C3, D3 and E3. So it will give you error. Okay. So what you need to do is select this, right click, copy. Go here. Then a destination, right click again, and instead of paste, simply click on paste spatial, right? Now you have 2 options. If you click on values, it will copy just value available at the source. It will simply copy the values. Okay, but if you click here on formula, then what will happen? It will copy that particular formula here. Okay, but what you want is, we want to copy here. Okay, we want to copy the, and we want to link it also. So here at destination, right click on paste spatial and click on paste link. Okay, now what will happen? This 148 is displayed, but look at the formula bar. It shows that this value is coming from sheet 1, and here the referencing cell is $F$3. Okay, this is absolute linking. So the initial one was referencing linking, second one was absolute linking. Okay, now again, if you make any changes here, so instead of 46 in subject 3 marks, if you make it 52, it will become 154. Look at here. Here also it is changed, and now marks are 154. So this is how you can reference the cells. Okay, this is how you can link to worksheet. Fine. Now let us understand how print, quick print and print preview, and what is use of that. So let us check it practically. Suppose I have this particular sheet, I want to take print out of this. So I'll again click on Office button, click on print option. I have three options available: print, quick print and print preview. If print I select, okay, what will happen? It will select a printer, number of copies and other printing options before printing. So if I click here on print, what will happen? It will allow me to select the printer which I want to use to print. Then it will allow me how many pages you want to print, all the pages, or you want to specify particular page. Okay, and how many copies you want to print. Okay, so you can select it from here. Okay, and finally click on OK. Even you can use preview button and check how it will look like before you print. So it shows that, okay, it will look like this. Fine. All right. Similarly, the second option is quick print. Basically, quick print option will not go to that print dialog. Instead of that, it will send the workbook directly to the default printer which is available and linked with your PC or your laptop. Okay. And the third option is print preview. The print preview is basically it shows and it allow you to change the margin. It will give you idea how it will look like before you take print out. Okay, that we already saw just now. All right, so this is what the print preview and quick print is. Okay, let us go ahead with our next topic, and it is split, hide and freeze the worksheet. Okay, now how to split, hide and freeze the worksheet, that we understand practically, right? So if you have to select the basically you have to select the view option. Okay, select the view option. Now when you click on view option, okay, here you have options here: split, hide, okay, and you can freeze the pans. Okay, now freeze the pans means what will happen? We already saw in our previous video also about freezing the pans. It keep a portion of the sheet visible while the rest of the sheet can be scrolled. Suppose here if I select this, okay, my current cell is available at B2. Okay, so anything left to it and anything upper part of that will be freezed. If I click here freeze pans, what will happen? Okay, if I move or scroll down, okay, the first row and first column will remain as it is. Okay, this one. All right, even if I move, the first column will remain as it is. If I move down, the first row will remain as it is. So this is how you can freeze the pan. If you want to unfreeze, go there, select freeze pan and click on unfreeze pans. It will unfreeze it. All right. Similarly, splitting the sheet. Suppose you have a large sheet and you want to split it. Okay, you can just place your cell anywhere from where you want to split. Suppose I keep over here. It will split the part into two parts. Okay, the upper part and the lower part. All right, and I can move my lower part. Okay, the lower part of the sheet. It will act like, okay, it will show you the similar sheet into two pans. Okay, you will have two pans at the same time. Okay, and many times what happen is certain data is available at the lower end rows and you want to simultaneously view them. Okay, for that purpose splitting is absolutely a wonderful option. So you can simply click on split. Split is actually split the window into multiple resizable panes containing views of your worksheet. So you can use this feature to view multiple distant part of your worksheet at the same time. Similarly, so now let us unsplit that. So click again and splitting will be removed. Next is hiding. If you want to hide the current window so that cannot be seen by anyone else, you can hide it. To bring the window back, again you have to click on unhide. So now let us click on hide. So now see, this is not visible. Okay, it is not visible. Now suppose sometime you are working on your desk and you are going away and you don't want to show anyone, right? You can simply hide it. To unhide, okay, you click on unhide, it will show you the hidden worksheets. Okay, it will list out all the hidden worksheets, select them, click on OK, it will again display, right? So that was about hiding, freezing, and splitting the worksheet, right? So thank you very much for this particular lecture and being with me. We'll meet again with the next lecture. Till then, have a wonderful day, wonderful time. Thank you very much.